Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we shall be looking into what OAuth is and how does OAuth work. Let's get started by taking an example. There is a website. Let us suppose that it is a web app, and this web app basically has an option of logging it with Google or Facebook. So when we click on the login button, this website basically takes us to the login page of Google, right? And once we reach this page, we shall be entering our credentials, and upon successful login, Google basically redirects us to the original website where we came from. And what we see is that the website actually logs in, we are logged in, and the website takes us into it, right? So this is what happens on the front end side of OAuth. Have you ever wondered how does this actually happen? Why did why did the web application actually take us to Google? Why did Google ask the credentials? What does Google does with those credentials? And when the login is successful, what data actually the web application gets from Google? Like, so what data and how much data, right? So all this we are going to understand in this video tutorial. So when we talk about OAuth, OAuth is basically composed of four components. In general, four major components. The first one is a client. The second one is the resource owner. The third component is the authorization server. And the fourth component is the resource server. So let's take these components one by one. So when we talk about the client, our client is nothing but the web app that we are trying to log into. The resource owner. So resources basically are data. And who owns that data? You and I. So who is the resource owner? We users. So resource owner is actually a user who is trying to log in into the web app. The next thing is the authorization server. Authorization server, we can say that it is basically a service, or you can say a microservice that will actually grant us an access token. And using that access token, we or the client will be able to access the resource from the resource server. So if we try to simplify it or in simple terms, This actually means that authorization server is the one who will validate that whether or not the user is actually a valid user or a verified user, right? Now let's come to the resource server. So resource server is nothing but the server or the microservice that will actually be providing the resource. The resource that is the user data that the client actually is seeking, or the data that the client actually wants access to. But the question here is that how are these components actually connected to each other? How does actually OAuth work among or as a combination of all these four components? How does OAuth actually work? So let us dive deep into these details. The first point, the first place, or you can say the starting point of OAuth flow is from the user. It is the user who wants to log in into the web app using Google login or Google OAuth or any OAuth, I would say, right? So over here, the first step is that the user is trying to log in into the web app. This is the first step. The second step here would be that now because a user wants to log in using Google, so what the client will have to do is it will have to request an access token, right? Because the client here actually will be seeking or asking data from the resource server. But because this data is protected, we need something that will actually validate the user. So what the client here will do is it will redirect the user to the authentication page of Google, right? This is the second step. Over here, the user will enter his Google credentials, that is his email or password, email and password basically. And the next step would be that if the credentials are valid, the credentials are true, then the authorization server will generate an access token and will send it as a response to the client. So if I try to explain again, over here what happened is the client is basically requesting an access token. The client here is basically requesting an access token, right? And upon successful login, the authorization server of Google will actually, let me write Google also here because this is Google actually who is validating the user credentials and issuing an access token. So the authorization server of Google will send or issue an access token and send it back to the client, right? So at this point of time, the client has a valid access token, right? And now because the client actually, it has something using which it can access protected data from Google, what it will do is it will now go to the resource server of Google where you can say that the microservice that will provide the user data. at least at least at least that much data that will help the client to recognize the user, such as his name, email, and or you can say his profile picture, right? So this is the fourth step where he will be requesting, you can say he will be requesting user data. And but over here the resource server, the resource server does not know whether or not the user is actually an authenticated user, right? So what the resource server will do is that the access token that the client currently has, what it will do is it will take this, it will pass this access token to the authorization server and ask him to please validate it, validate that whether or not this access token is actually has been this access token has actually been issued by you, right? So once this access token has been validated, the authorization will server will go back to the resource server, and he will say that yes, this access token is valid. And once it has the validity has been proved, the authenticity has been proved, the resource server will go back to the so once the authenticity has been proven, the resource server will go back to the client with resource, that is with user data. Also, you can say over here that this is protected data. Why? Because without the access token, no client, no web application will ever be able to access anyone's data from Google, right? So earlier what we saw was actually the front end of OAuth, but the scene behind the back, that is in the back end, you can say, this is how OAuth works.